Are you about to defend your thesis or dissertation? Do you have to present a status report at a board meeting? Or are you a young entrepreneur wanting to pitch your idea to get partners or sponsors? One way or the other, we are all called upon to present our work or ideas to a crowd with a specific objective in mind. There is no shortage of tools out there to prepare presentations, and Microsoft PowerPoint happens to be one of the most popular ones. Reason why you're watching this video.
I know, right?
In a few minutes, I'm going to share with you tips to create stunning PowerPoint slides. Here we go. The first thing is to choose a suitable template. What exactly is suitable? A template which permits you to use at least 80% of the space on the slide, and that makes your content easy to read and understand. There are 3 ways to get a template. The easiest is by picking one of the templates available in PowerPoint. You will find a variety of them under the Design tab. Templates can equally be gotten online, free or purchased. Simply Google what you need. You'll most likely have to purchase the really fancy ones. The third and longest but surest method is to create a custom template. This gives you more control over the slides. You can customize one of the existing templates or start from scratch with a blank template. But that's another tale for another time. The best templates are those with a white background.
Absolutely.
We'll see why very soon. So, let's use this template for the rest of our illustrations as it fits the above criteria. The next thing is to pick your theme colors. You can automatically change the colors of each template by clicking More and hovering over colors. You'll find all the default sets of colors. It's recommended to select any one of them. However, if none suits you, you can customize them to your taste. But you need to be careful not to create a poor mixture of colors. At the right is a preview of how they will look like. To modify the color of the black text, click here. The line below the T shows that it's the color of the text. You can also modify the background colors as you wish. If you mess things up, simply click Reset to start all over.
Oh, wow.
Let's go with this one. Choose 2 simple and easy to read fonts. One for headings and the other for the body. Pick fonts that have the usual variants including regular, bold, italic, and bold italic. Examples of these include Arial, Calibri, Times, Georgia, Century, just to name a few. For the headings, you could choose block letter fonts to clearly distinguish them from the body. Either those with only big caps such as Algerian, or both big and small caps such as Bank Gothic. Again, click More to select fonts. Like the color, you can select one default font or customize. Select the heading and body fonts. Give a name to the new theme fonts for future use. It's important to take some time in the beginning to customize the design to avoid changing colors of fonts each time you add a new slide or text box or shape.
I know, right?
That time will definitely be useful somewhere else. Which brings us to the next point. Make efficient use of text boxes, shapes, and smart art graphics. All of these are under the Insert tab. Text boxes and shapes are used to carry concise and precise text to complement whatever is displayed on a slide. It could be to explain a diagram, image, or concept. Shapes are also used to create diagrams, processes, or flowcharts. It does take time though. Then you have smart art graphics, the silver bullets of PowerPoint slides, so to speak. They enable you to convey your ideas in an intuitive and aesthetic manner. There's a whole library of them available by default in different categories, depending on what you need. It could be a list of items, a process, or an organizational hierarchy. Just pick what you need and modify as necessary. To display a cycle, for example, go under Cycle and choose the most appropriate one and edit. If you don't know which one to pick, luckily, there's a brief description of what each one does at the right. We'll pick this one. You can edit directly from the box or click the little arrow on the left to open the text input dialog. To add a new item, go to the last and press enter. Here's what we obtain after editing. This gives an example of how to use smart arts alongside text boxes and shapes to explain a cycle, from step 1 to 2 and all the way up to 5.
Wonderful.
It is often said that an image is worth 1,000 words. Use illustrative images or icons as much as possible. Not only are they intuitive, but it also adds to the overall aesthetics. Take for example this pyramid showing the 5 good behaviors of a team, which we saw in the previous video. Saying trust at the base immediately tells you that trust is the foundation of teaming. It equally shows that teams need to work hard to climb up to the level of focusing on results, reason why the shape is a pyramid. Fewer teams reach the top. This image conveys ideas in ways simple text or words can't. Icons are also very illustrative. PowerPoint has a variety of icons in categories which can be accessed by clicking icons under the Insert tab. After inserting this calendar icon, for example, you can edit the colors as desired. Images can be gotten online by Googling exactly what you need. Then, copy and paste directly on the slide. You can equally get additional icons online which are not in PowerPoint, or if you need something more colorful. Here's a slide containing icons used to show different categories of ideas or objects: business, education, strategy, technology, and so on. The best format of images to use is PNG because of their transparent nature.
That's right.
They can blend on any background color nicely. But what if you can't find a PNG image? Maybe you come across this really nice image, but it's rather in JPEG format like the one below. The white on the colored background doesn't look nice at all. This explains why white backgrounds are preferable, because images like these can still blend nicely.
Excellent.
Then, we equally have GIF or animated images which could be transparent or not. Also very illustrative when used the right way. For example, this animated hourglass shows that the clock is always ticking. Be careful not to use GIF images that will distract your audience from the point of focus on your slide. A very good time to use them is at the end of your presentation. Avoid too much text. Don't put whole paragraphs on your slides. Rather, use bullet points and do the rest of the talking. Limit your points to maximum 5 per slide and complement them with images or icons where necessary. There are times when you may want to highlight a definition or a quote. Make sure you put that on a separate slide with a larger font size to ease reading. There's this really cool feature in PowerPoint 2016 called Design Ideas. Basically, it proposes different arrangements of your text and images on a slide.
Awesome.
To access it, go to the Design tab on the extreme right and click Design Ideas. Pick the one that suits you best. You can even further customize it to your taste. For example, after selecting this idea, I further modified it to obtain this. All the same, you can arrange the content on your own without using them. Looking at all these slides, what do you immediately notice? Yes, they all have the same layout with the tip to the right, and the contents on the left. After choosing the templates, fonts, colors, and customizing, the most important aspect is to be consistent in all your slides. Don't start with font A and suddenly switch to font C. Don't mix different body font sizes. If you started aligning your headings to the left, continue with that till the end. Avoid using two different icons to represent the same concept, idea, or object. Those are just a few examples of things to avoid. The list isn't exhaustive. To sum up, ensure that the template, colors, fonts, alignments, headings, icons, smart art graphics, and any other design details are consistent throughout.